time in the market will outplay time, especially if you're just learning. That's why I said this should always just be the small part. Learn the nuances with a little bit. Hold the good projects. Take these 20s, 40s. Some of these have been 84% beam. Hello. Right? Stacks. Hello. We have talked about the while it's been consolidating. I went for the next little bit more of a pullback and I'll load up the bags again. If you're always looking for that perfect entry for the long term, you could be standing on the sidelines for the whole damn game. Hello, hello. It is a late night hunt. I won't be too surprised if I don't see too many of you up and at it. We started to see what we were looking for confirmation and confluence to re-enter the trades we were in before the Black Swan event. So let's have a quick look at that, and then I'll do a quick review of the entries we took for the show trades, and then I'm going to get into the hunt. I am on the search for 10 entries. I figure let's find 10 set and forgets. Let's throw $500 at some 10 good projects and hold them for a while and see what that turns into. Usually in these downturns, we can find some good ones. Let's not buy these greens. We're using these greens for confirmation that the market is relaxed from the event and is onwards to the upside. So let's get into it. Get this on the 4 hour. Apologize. So on the 4 hour, we are having a retest. We've hit the micro, the belly of the micro bear, my favorite part for an entry to confirm motion towards the upside. In the next few candles, we should have our bullish cross, and we'll have our micro bull, and look forward to taking some of these profits from these entries and possibly some entries we find today. Once again, this is not financial advice, of fucking course. On the 2 hour, we have gotten the bullish cross. We can see that belly I'm talking about, how they let lines narrow. Now we'll probably have a little slight pull down. It's usually typical after the cross. We have a bunch of up, down, and then we're on towards our target, which for us in the total market cap right now, our major resistance is at 2.57 trillion. Our entries, if you did miss them, I'm just going to do a quick recap. We did buy the current price at 1,000, 1,000, and then 500. And we'll watch this to see if we get any stinky wicks down to catch these. If not, we'll cancel them eventually. Not right away, just in case. So there's 1 inch with your entries. Abe with your entries. Obviously, same for Elgarand. Avalanche. You can see we've gotten this belly, and this is what we've been waiting for. We're starting to pinch. It does not mean that we're going to get it. We're hoping for it. The price can still go down. World trauma can change all of that. And if it does, we rebuy our entries just like we have here to dollar cost per average. These are all absolutely great tokens. We've already made quite a bit of money on a lot of these. Oh yeah, we forgot our entries are in here. This belly somewhere. Haven't put them in. I deleted them by accident. But there's our dollar cost entries, current price, and then those two. All this is posted with screenshots in our Discord, also with the orders open, uh, so you can see full disclosure. Dot. Those wicks might be a hope and a prayer, but we'll see. And doing this quickly just in case you're not in the Discord when you're watching this pre-recorded, and you can just catch the entries from a pause on a screenshot and see where we started in hopes, and then now how to catch back up. Here's the fetch. And then the six on this list. Wow. Oh, looks like we already caught a stinky wick. That's nice. Caught a stinky wick and they're in profits from that one. Obviously not profit total yet. But that's the beautiful thing about stinky wicks right there. Nice. Chain link. Having trouble at that weekly resistance. Telcoin we didn't do because it wasn't on the exchange on this laptop. Long story. I use hardware software separation. And I've been on the road, just got back home. Telos. This one was really strong to recover. Um, Insane. Same with SNX. Strong performer. Um, Looking forward to see what the next 2-3 days brings towards these on the upside. And if over the next few candles we catch a couple of these sneaky wakes or stinky bids. But let's have a look what's going on out there. Those are the trades we're already in. Let's see what else is going on in the market. So I've just sorted our whole list alphabetically, and then I'm also going to go through just some of my groups and see what tokens people are talking about, see if they're on my list or not. There's already a few I have on stickies. Uh, and if you don't know, I try to mark everything up um, on the weekly without indicators, zoom in, and then add indicators for confluence. Gross. What it wants to go up there, doesn't it? Hmm. I really want to see that curl we keep talking about, and where that may happen. Bull is close, but not quite. But it's holding. Hmm. 4 hour different story. I like Bull. Boulders made the list. Oh, we're already in Ave. Ada, maybe. I mean, Critical Fear, Valley. Let's get our movement direction off for a second. Time for it. Sim up. Did I look at both indicators? Hold on. Google knows. Yeah, no. Uh-huh. Back to data. What is this? Oh. Oh shit, there's people here now. Wakey wakey. I've just been going over the picks, running through where I think I'm going to see some decent entries, and I'm just going through the whole thing alphabetically. Covered all of our trades in our Discord from this part of the show that we've been following on the Daily Fix. And now that we've seen some stabilization with the total market cap and some, the market has not panicked, we're going to start to see some decent entries again. So I laid out the 14 entries that we're watching on the show. And now I'm looking for some set and forget, some decent projects we can buy for a while and just totally forget about them. Open up the wallet and see some stuff. Cardano hasn't had its day. It is slow, but we'll see. Not jumping up and down about it. It is in the position if you are in Cardano. This is exactly what we're wanting to see, that curve. Or what do you look like? Yeah, coming up to the Should be an easy, quick trade here. Let's see if we can get it for there. Get it to there for a quick 20%. That's not looking too bad. It's going to be the winner out of the list. I don't think so, but I mean, we've done the work. That's a decent entry for carry down right now. All right, who's on next? It's not Bolt. Just did that. The heck is this? 8th Year Games. Let's have a quick look at this. Well, that's disgusting. Oh. Have something that young, fuck it. In a retest, I was using it there originally as a trend line just to kind of see what I was thinking. If you're wondering what I was doing there with it. I have a feeling we're going to be choppy for this next little bit, and I'm actually a fan of it, to be honest. Let's go right down here. And if we get these consolidation boxes, or if it starts to hold here because this is Black Swan, these are good swings. And if we can do that for a while, there's nothing wrong with that. Lots up. starting to hit resistance and support here. Makes sense. We'll probably pull down after so much healthy up for the last little bit. Ooh, that's what I'm looking to do. Yeah. What did we measure this percentage of? Oh, come on. That's not bad, man. In AGI, it's so much slower. It's boring. But we know it. All ground we're in right now. What's it? What are you doing? Oh, on Tuesday. I mean, belly for sure. What bro was looking for. Oh, that's good. This on the zoom out. That's a whole lot of fuck all. Too young. Fuck it. Oh, 8. Straight down. I mean, just straight down. Still in critical, but lots of gap. Straight down. No intention of curl or leveling. ABT. In that movement direction and fire on something. So that shows tremendous strength. To come back from that comes down because that's a fuck ton of profit. Makes sense. Is it cooling? It's not saying so here. Could easily dip down to this. Maybe even here would actually probably be more reasonable at 875. Yeah. I mean, critical, huh? It's usually a great time to buy. Starting to belly. That's my attention. Music's not normally my pick. It's just copyright free infringement. All I can figure out not to piss off YouTube. Get a little lo-fi. I just have nothing down in that area for so long. Resistance here. I sense I want to pull back. All this up needs to retest this area. What do the indicators say? Yeah, I haven't got the bullish cross, pull back. Might be on the light. Might be a little light. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Just a clusterfuck there. Just below that resistance. Interesting. That's our total market cap 10. Pull down a little bit so we can get our stink bids, but we got our Bullish cross. 4 hours still trying to get to it. Retest. Hmm. Get right on that line, I think. 40, 46. It's a 6% drop to make it from there. If it hits, that's great. That's a tough one to wonder if it does. I like to think we would have some pullback. It's saying we are. We've had so much up. It would only make sense. I'm going to leave it. If anybody has any requests, let me know. Let's see. Are we? What this is? Yeah. That's showing tremendous strength. Oh. What's this look like on the daily? Cup and handle formation complete, ready to take off to the next area. We need to retest this top line and then to go up and pull back is what it would need to do. 57%. We've been around forever. This is a great token. Saying it's going to come down in price on the weekly. Daily, we're at that belly. There's that support resistance there on the daily that it went to. Okay. That's strength after all this that's gone through. And I mean, seems reasonable to get to that area. 57%. And if it holds this line and retests this, that completes the cup and handle, and then that's extremely bullish. But it can also come and retest these levels. It hasn't curled. But it's in beauty position. Arweave, I'm going to put on the watch daily list. I don't think it's good enough for the moment, but I think it's one to keep our eye on. Oh, look, it's on my list. There. Cosmos, we have done well with Cosmos. I've done well with Cosmos over the time. It's critical. Critical fear is definitely firing, and it's also in a critical spot of support and resistance. Um, and it's clearly acting as resistance and down at the moment, like just down on the daily. 4 hour definitely starting to curl. Mm-hmm. 33 from that fall. 49 localized high. 64. Yeah, we've done it so much on the show, so different. What we got here? Big kind of protocols. Hmm. Etor's not this yet. What's going on? Is it really? Or am I just? Oh, it's because it's Mexi. Hold on a second. That I knew something was up. Give me some more data. No, is it really that young? I thought it was older. Let him go on against the AVAX. We're already in. Actually, we've looked at a few times. Not looking healthy on the weekly. Held here though. Straight down. Hasn't technically held yet. It needs to retest this area to show any kind of strength. We can see where. Let's see what I'm talking about here. It wicks right down. Where's that wick go? Youth levels right here. And then now it's trying to get past here. And if it can, it's just going to continue. We got such spread down. Actually has nothing but pain written all over it. Blockchain bets. This was one we called in January. And I mean, you're right around back to. I'd have to go back to the show when we did this. We did some good money in this. This is a very small micro cap. This is GambleFi. Kind of a subgenre I think is going to do well. This might be a good set and forget. That's what we're looking for. Bear with me. Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, fuck it. Let's do Wix on this one. Probably easier. Shit, there's 5 here. Morning. Oh, yeah. Locked. Since it is a smaller micro cap, please do remember that. Don't do, and one of my buddies not look at that on one of these lately. It's kind of humorous. Humorous for us, not so much for him. But just quick and dirty. Yeah. Can't help but not think this isn't a bad idea. And just on the short term. These are set and forgets, and Gamblify I think will do well. See how that lines up on the 4. I think we can improve that. This is going to be a hunt for set and forgets. We've already done the hunt for the entries of what we're trading on the Discord. They're in there. They may be, short term if we get some massive profit out of them. It's always nice to take profit out. But these I think would be fun just to find 10 of these, throw $500 at them and forget about them for a while. Blockchain bets, you have my attention. Where did that go? Or you made the list watching. Oh, Beam has always been a particular favorite of mine. Another one we've been in for a long time this year. This is choked. I missed that. Seems every time I go away, markets crash. I need to plan this better. The interesting for Beam, it really does need to hold this inside the box. I think it will. Get to the sticky wick there. Get there. I think it will. Actually, resistance. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Nice curl. Already a healthy pullback. I still think we can get a couple stinky bids in there. We'll see. Never know. Big time. I've already got some bags of big time. Another one I was in early. With that, it's actually kind of looking stupid. Is this going to be one of the times I kick myself for not buying big time? I'm going to put big time on the watch daily. It still has downward pressure. Lots of spread, only slight retracement. It's has a little attention off it. I want to see more of a curl before I go back into big time. I've already got bags from before. Jesus Christ, Bobo. What the fuck? Really? Well, that's missed, whatever that. God, what the? What the ass? Shit tokens make no sense. I wouldn't touch it. Bet swap. This is another gamble fi. I wouldn't be touching that right now. Hmm. Its all-time high. Yeah, there's better shit that we've been looking at. Bikes, we'll leave that alone. I'm mistaken for that. Cake, cake, cake. Hmm. Insert. Can I have my cake and eat it here? Bad pun. I already hate saying. Add cake to the daily watch list. It's a little early, I still think. Lots of spread here. We can easily have some up. I want to see more of a plateau. But I'm a big fan of cake. Always have been back when it was pennies. And the staking and all of it. Canto. Prime example of what might be a perfect case of the W's that I like trading. Go with average right there. What is that consolidation box? Oh, hello, what's this? Hmm. Clearly right where it's at. Hmm. Critical fear here. Road come down, belly, lots of up. Stochastic, I think, is confused as fuck. I mean, clearly unlocked. Can't lie, this ain't looking that bad either. Oops, again, clearly unlocked. Again, if anybody has any questions, hit me up. It's a big ass circle. These are just like micro short term here. Like I'm thinking these are going to be the top 10 set for gets. I've also played Kanto so many times and done well. All of this is not financial advice, fuck, of course. Um, it is a Market Crash Special Weekend Edition, brought to you by NFA OFC. You are new tuning in because I can't tell who's watching. I do this Monday to Friday. Typically Mondays we do midnight shows. Tuesday to Friday we try to do 7 p.m. on your Pacific coast. But over the weekend we did 3 market crash reports and now 1 hunt, and plus all of our trades for the show. Kanto's looking really juicy. I'd have to get into Kanto for more than just what I was thinking of this project. What's after Kanto? Cello already in. Sarah. That's a healthy sign. Very young dude. Starting to get that belly like I like. The question is, oh, it's one of these. This is really healthy. And the reason I say that, I mean, it's a higher low. It's a higher high, higher high, and I mean this was. mm, yeah, it's obviously going to retest this area on the weekly here first. Where'd it go? And then I mean its next one after this is localized. Is that? Let's find that. What the fuck? It's a hella cup and handle too. I'm not saying it can do this, of course, but I mean it's showing some strength. Has a little bit of weakness coming down because lately on the weekly. On the daily, we are starting to see that micro bear curl, which I like to see. is. Yeah. I think you catch an entry there. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be disappointed with that entry of Sarah there, even where it's at. It'll be a pullback, though. Makes sense. Oh, come on. Fine. That is my intention. Hey. All right. Well, we found 8 decent ones so far on top of what we've already got. And we were left off at Sarah. No idea what Chappie is. Looks like a shit token. Ooh, Chili's. I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for an hour and 10 minutes. This third one in the last day and a half. I won't be too long. It will be literally around 10 minutes. What did we talk about in our last show yesterday? If you've had the FOMO and you're sitting on the sidelines because you took profit like I did, the FOMO cure is here. Red days, sale days, all the good shit's on sale. Now we're on the hunt again. Love it. We are back and we are on the hunt again. And I do fucking love it. Made it to see. We have some for the show and just seeing what's good out there. Let's kick it off where we left off. Should probably put it on the screen. Again, not financial advice, fucking course. Just clean up my desk here. So. Right. Oh, all right. I mean, it held here. Chili's is going on the daily. Check in tomorrow. Not enough of a curve yet. It needs to break this, hold this support before I want to see it go off, or it could easily just come right back down in here. Hmm. I mean, trying to get 0.42 for the degens, but I gave up. Compound's looking good as well, but same thing, I think, as Chili's. I'm going to put this on the daily watch. Check in tomorrow. I want to see more of a belly, even at the loss of gains or possible gains. Newer token has the potential. There's a lot of decent names that talk about it a lot. Same thing. I want to see. Oh, the same thing here. It needs to hold this. It needs to curl. I don't know if it's a C thing, but all of them right now seem to not be in this kind of position. They're more in here. Crown is a much smaller micro cap gaming token. If I remember correctly, it's horse racing. I'm not afraid of that percentage. I would say I'm a fan. Uh, but I want confirmation on top of the box before I go in because you're just, I mean, you could probably get a sting bit in here for sure. So advice, but the trend sure kind of looks like you could. That big circle jack. That did not sound good. That's our next major level of resistance there, most likely. What did we say right about there? Oh, focus ball first. Stick with crown. I don't mind crown. World. Curve. Ooh. Oh, oh. Look up ugly in the dictionary. That hurt. This is interesting. I remember this is DeFi, I think, curve token, financial token. I'd have to double check. I mean, it's not making higher highs, but I mean, that makes sense. The down from what's happened with everything. So it's not fair to say it didn't. Stress free. Hmm. Yeah, it's on the list. It's not ready yet. There's something going on. Casper. Casper. Needs to get above exactly where it's at to be able to continue to turn, or it's just going to continue to turn down into these levels. This is a token we've called from day one, thanks to one of our moderators. And I felt terrible always having to say short it, but at the time it was the right thing to do. It needs to settle above. It needs to retest this, or it's just going to go down. Yeah, if you can't retest here, it's right back down to there. Too early in the belly. A lot of people have been asking me about this one. I have no idea what this is. This I just added because this has been a request of my thoughts, but not on the show, in my DMs. Healthy bodies. Scares me. It could be a micro bear just to come down. This is its all-time high too. What is this? Oh no, interesting. Okay. Cup in hand, little to next levels now. Okay, this looks a lot better now. So then holding this line to get to here could pull back for the handle. I'm just surprised. It's saying it's going to go down on the weekly. Trust your indicators. Don't worry. And that's what I thought. And then next level is Fox the next line right here. And then right to here. Looks about alright, anyway. Yeah, my attention. Pull it up a bit just for that. Like, we haven't been down to these levels since November. Which one of that cross? Nice in the belly, though. Lots of up. Uh-huh. Mm, that'd be what's insane. Coming to a weekly buy. Hmm. Jesus. Hmm. Oh, it's ugly. It needs to get on top. It's on the Daily Watch. It needs to sell on top. File already in. File already in. Come and go. Fuck is this? How much volume is this? What am I missing here? How'd this make my list? What is this? Give me a second. Five one five five four. Yeah, okay, this is it. What the fuck is this? About. No, I'm okay with the events that are. What? Oh, this has a $285,000 traded today. Wow, that's garbage. Flip. What? I wonder what the heck is this. Phantom already in. Gala. Wow. Gala really shaped the bed like 50%. 80%. Just great. This is a great entry for Gala. But it needs to do what everything else clearly needs to do right now. It needs to God, this music's terrible. Oh, somebody just jump online with me here? The frame.
Happening.
Buddy, how you doing, man?
Playing over here. Hold on.
No worries, man. Take your
There we
time.
go. I was watching it on YouTube and I had StreamYard going. I was like, why are we getting double voice here?
That'll do. How you been,
Figured out-
brother?
Good. How you been?
Not bad. Like, you're actually aware of the journey it takes with the ferries into the island, and you know where my place is. So nice to be
Exactly.
home. Excited, excited for the week.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx anything because it's paper. It's hopefully pen to paper tomorrow for the deal. I haven't announced it yet, but you know what I'm talking about. So hopefully,
Uh-huh.
I should know around this time tomorrow night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
you're just up late doing TA?
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to get the show trades out of the way. And I don't mean like out of the way like they're cumbersome, but like you can never predict a black swan. I did a ton of research on 14 great trades by the belly of the bear, micro bear, which is textbook for me, and then black swan hits, right? And the market just shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course it does. And then I go away, and then I'm on the road when like the juicy entries are there. But I really wanted to make sure we had some kind of consolidation and some steady footing to re-enter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I was also just doing TA myself. I was just refreshing the charts new week, kind of just going over things myself, and I was looking at a lot of stuff and I was like, wow, we're already back to pre-war levels now. Like on not on altcoins, but Bitcoin. Total market cap is almost kind of was just rejecting 2 days ago levels. But yeah, it was I guess the ETF tweet helped today with Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, that was a nice pump over the dinner rush for sure.
It's almost like they had that planned, eh?
Yeah, you never know, man. Like it doesn't.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm expecting still a little bit more of a pullback. That's why we got some stink bids on some of these ones. Not stink
Yeah.
bids, just decent entries. I think we'll hit back on some
Yeah.
slight candle pullback kind of thing. On
I
that,
see the
where we go.
2.37 on the total market cap. That's kind of like the 2 days ago pre-war daily resistance. We kind of just pulled back from there.
Yeah,
I was just kind of
and
redoing all my TA weekly and daily supports and resistances. So
we've just been in this big blue rectangle since end of February. We've only broken out of the top once, wrote it down to the bottom, wrote it up to the top, hugged the top, wrote it to the middle, hugged the top, wrote it to the bottom. Now we're in the middle. Like it isn't all doom and gloom. Like we're getting entries that we had in March and that we had in February. This is beautiful.
yeah,
And it shook out a lot of greed and leverage.
for sure it did, big time. That's what's needed sometimes too, right?
Totally. A little bit of a cool off.
Altcoins, yeah, like you said, they got wiped right back to those levels that you're saying, whatever month that was, March, did you say, or something?
Yeah,
Pretty much
February.
you're just holding in the market, you're back to like 2 months ago. In 2 days it happened, almost a couple days. Actually, it's been sort of a rough month for alts in general, and then the last couple days just
Punished.
Yeah.
Punished. Yeah, it has been like, and it was so frustrating because I was so good at being patient, standing on the sidelines, and I thought we were there. I really did, and I mean, it's all of this world event shit is insane. Yeah, no interest in gas. Oof, that's up, Lewis. Do you know what G-File is off the top of your head? It looks like
I
a shit
don't.
token. It looks like trash. Can't remember where some of these have come from. I've just added a few.
Games token, it looks like. And it is, 57 million market cap.
Oh, okay. That ain't too bad.
Games for a Living, it's called.
Games for a Living. Ah, okay. That's cool. I can remember that now.
Never heard of it. So
Do they have any big names on that?
I'm just looking at their Twitter quick. It says Barcelona it's out of on the Twitter. Twitter looks decent. We're on a mission to build, innovate games, and engage in endless and use the latest technology. Actually, yeah, I know some bigger accounts that do some YouTube stuff. Follow them. Let's see bigger names on it.
On the weekly, it just got the micro bear cross. On the daily, yeah, it's still a little bit hurting.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we're getting these micro bear crosses on the weekly on alts, it's not a good sign, is it?
No, I'm out. There's like, I'm not here to force trades.
Pretty much, that's a good question. If you're seeing that in current trades in this state of the market on like longer holds, it's probably a better idea to, if you're getting those micro bear crosses to the downside and you see other tokens that look like they're getting the cross to the upside, it makes sense to move into those, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because you're just kind of
100%.
waiting, tying up capital. I've had people ask me that so that's kind of maybe a question other people might want to, right? Like, instance, you're holding a token, you see another token that looks like I suggested to probably switch up, right? because kind of everything is just taking a big fall, so we're kind of in that time
We're
where
in a
you switch up stuff, right?
It's a complete reset. You just took the words out of my mouth right now. We are in a
I
this
like
whole
when
thing.
you vision the same thing as kind of what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
More on the same page, the better, usually, right?
Yep, Confluence. This isn't looking too bad, GMT. Need to hold.
This Ton coin's been very strong lately.
Yeah, I'm hoping to look down to that. I heard so a couple stickies because if I get too tired, I got to get going here. I want to look at that one before I go. I want to look at Trius. I heard Trius was in good spot. If I could have a look at that. But Ton, I've been. Shoot me.
I was looking at some levels a few days before this dip, and then yeah, it had some nice pullback right into those zones. It was, and then yeah, now it's been strong too since then. Like I figured it ran so much in the coming like the last few weeks, but with that pullback, it kind of got a reset too, right?
This is the great reset, and I've said a few times, like you've heard me, like there's going to be so many dip opportunities. Like these things happen.
Yeah.
And I was just happy finally that it's happened now when I can sit in front of my machine for a few days. This is looking like a bunch of W's. What are the indicators telling us? Yeah, GMT on the daily on a retest needs to hold this weekly support. Put it on our daily. We check in with this a little later. Does it look like on the fours? Just out of curiosity. Oh, up, down, up, down. Made it to our take profit target. Already pulled back. Wants to get the bullish cross. It's looking like it wants to hold. Hmm. Do you have like a set and forget bag? Like something that was kind of something I was looking at right now. Supreme was like, because we're at these kind of reset levels, if you could throw $1,000 or $500 and just buy, say, 10 tokens, $500 each or $1,000 each, right? And just forget about it. Like if I did that with the ones we hit in January, as opposed to trade in and trade out, and I kept some bags, but like the beams, the 1X, the STX, like we all have our kind of favorites. Do you have
Yeah.
any right now that
I
stick
like
out?
Beam. STX is good. I like Fat Render. Um, what else off the top of my head? Tau. Tau's another good AI one.
Yeah,
AVAC.
Tao's on my list.
Rune.
Thorchain rune.
Yes. I think that's Thorchain, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, GMX took a hit. Look at that bullshit. Oh. And this is where.
Inge is on a big pullback too. That's another one.
53%. That's just a current price. It even went all the way down, which looks like another 10-ish%. Now I'm curious. Wait. Yeah, 64, I just said. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's a hard pass. Oops.
Not looking good right now, is it?
That when you can all of a sudden just zoom out and be like, no. Yeah, not even worth the scratch and win possibilities. Do you remember what GRT is? I remember that it's an old one. It's been around. It's making higher highs, higher lows. It's
The
cup and
graph.
handle. Pardon?
It's called the Graph GRT. I'm just looking at Coin Market Cap.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what is it?
In line for a cup and handle formation for 305% to that localized high on the weekly. Does that seem?
Yeah, it's an AI token. I figured it was an AI token for some reason. Or no, is it? It's on the Graph News. Top AI tokens to stack in this crypto market correction. I think this is an AI token, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah.
In both
God.
graphs. No, maybe not. Something to do with DeFi.
Well, it's localized. I'll keep it there.
It's actually, I have this on my watch list under AI, to tell you the truth. So I do think this might be something to do with AI and something else.
Nice. Well, it's looking juicy.
Yeah, the daily, it's trying to push that curl up a tiny bit, right?
I'm just on the weekly there. The weekly is so looking for the cup and handle to this top weekly, and that would be from this weekly support to roughly there.
You see that wick on the weekly where it went down to suck liquidity out of there. Would have been nice to get in orders.
Join that. And
up to this, like in its weekly zone there, just from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. That's almost 150%.
I mean, this is all we need to do is break and retest on top of this, hold this. It's already started to pull down on the daily. 4 hour in good position to break it. Coming up to a bullish cross on a 4 hour. It's clearly going to pull back a bit. It's having a little difficulty, but it's had lots of uppage. There's a word. But let's be honest, 41% a day in 16 hours. Yeah, we'll probably have a little bit of a pullback to in here.
Mm-hmm.
Even just I'm happy with that. That's a nice one. haven't had the time to sit down in front of the charts for so long, and at intervals today, been able to do it again. It's just fabulous. Where did we go? GRT, H bar, we're already in. Are you in alluvium anywhere? Have you been much this year? Alluvium?
No. Not that familiar with
It
that
seems that it's been having a trouble breaking this 150 mark. Yeah, I think it has a little more pain ahead, but even from where it is to localize high, we've had better, and it's been having trouble breaking that. Immutable X. Man, did that take a hit. I don't know much about this. $62 off that line. No. Injective protocol. Now, this is a different story. This is one I do want in my bags. I also just don't think right now is the time to be buying it. I'll put that on my tab. There it is on my daily. Jasmine was brought to, I can't remember. I think it was Amir that first introduced me to Jasmine. Did some good money on it. That's a bearish cross, not a bullish cross on the daily. There's a belly. Caspa. What is it? We've looked at this a few times. Might prepare. Hold that to go for what? 60, 52. Feeling that's going to take too long compared to the others. Do you know much about Kava? You're on mute, Supreme. I may have lost him too.
Yo.
Hey, there he is. Do you know much about Kava?
Kava. I don't really know much about it now. I know the token, but not really
It's kind of an ugly
trade.
shirt.
Kind of looked like a cup to the left there, but the handle kept falling.
That looks like it's got a lot more pain
Or the
coming.
cup already broke out if you were to go off like around that 140 level a while back.
What do we have here? needs to hold here, otherwise it's lower. What is KVA? Didn't. It's still resistance, so it's not too bad. Possibly micro bear though on the weekly. Oh, it's just ugly. It's the volume of this. Garbage. Competes.
There's a big crypto event this week here.
Oh yeah? What's going on?
Well, it's in not here, sorry, and I'm just saying like in general. It's token 2049.
Yep. Dubai.
Last time it was in Singapore, now it's Dubai, yeah. Long thing. They're doing something for Bored Ape Yacht Club. They have a clubhouse in Dubai for the apes. Dubai Ape Yacht Club. So I know they're doing events. There's multiple events for that. And then just crypto all week events, right?
Yeah, and it looks like a blast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of FOMO.
I know. You have to have tickets, and I'm hearing it's sold out already. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Cool to go for the atmosphere too, right?
Would be a blast. Meta Law was telling me about it earlier in the year, but as you know, with what we're working on, I was gonna go, and then now Ape Fest in Lisbon,
Portugal. Yeah,
and a few other things about to be announced.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, next year. I believe. My understanding is it's every 6 months, and they alternate between there and Singapore.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sounds right.
And I love Singapore, as you know, but I would rather go to Dubai because I haven't been to Dubai, and I've done Singapore.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, same thing. I was almost thinking of just going because it starts like today, and it's for a week. And it's funny too because I was just talking to another friend from Canada, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm here." So I was like, "Oh, almost." And I know there's many other people from Twitter, Web3 that we all know and that we know from ApeFest, and
there's so many good people there.
So I was like, I see them all flying out, and actually, Crypto June is there. A few other, lots of people. So I was like, yeah. I did see the Singapore event, and after I watched it on YouTube, I was like, oh, I wish I went to
that. This space is so much fun, man. Like
that's there's in real life events, right?
Yeah, there's so much opportunity. Yeah, it's not making the retakes. I've always wanted to go. I think it would be fascinating.
Yeah, that Dubai Ape Yacht Club, their clubhouse is new, so I think it's actually, I guess, one of their first bigger events. I think they had one just recently, probably with local people and stuff, local members. But this one, yeah, I know they've been prepping for it and stuff. I've seen some stuff on Twitter and whatnot. Looked cool, looked nice. It's in like a penthouse.
Yeah, the suite looked sick.
You've seen that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the suite looked sick. You gotta. They did it up proper, but the whole event looks like they've been doing it up pretty proper. So fun stuff. Dude, it's my birthday this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old man look at my
One
life.
more year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what exactly?
It's in April then. Actually,
Oh,
April
man, I'm unlocked.
15th.
Damn it. You have me looking at motorbikes like crazy right now, for the record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just love them. They're
Seen,
so much
seen
fun.
a seen a BMW scooter today, first time.
Really? A scooter?
Yeah, it was pretty nice too. Yeah, it was like it was a bigger scooter, like not too big, but a bit bigger version. And I was like, wow, this
Interesting.
pulled right up. I actually heard one person like mention them before, never seen one. And yeah, this thing pulled up, you come ripping in and cut into like up the front, wait for the light. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's a BMW scooter. Looked brand new off the lot almost.
Do you know the CC of it?
I don't. I was almost gonna Google it, but by the time I got home, I'd already kind of wasn't thinking about it. But now you just mentioned, so
Yeah,
I
it's all
want to
good.
like Google to just like look. I should look it up right now. BMW scooter.
We got nothing but time, man. I'm on K. We actually have 11 listeners or watchers. Hello, hello.
Yeah, too bad they couldn't. I see people on Spaces, right? Or on Twitter. Oh yeah, right here it's a GT BMW. No, that one's different.
1.6.
The one that I think that I saw. Oh, where did that just go?
Hi, Suprema. Miss you.
Oh, hi. Me miss you too.
Soon come. Soon
BMW
come.
400 GT is what I see when I Google it.
A 400? That'd be sweet. That'd be all right for there.
400 GT looks kind of similar to this, but I didn't quite see the sides.
And how much cost?
I only seen the back of it, and literally the guy was pretty much so fast that he was gone. That yeah, he was out of there. I tried to catch up, and he was cutting in and out of traffic fast too. The roads are hectic here right now. They're always hectic, but they're a little bit more hectic.
Mm. Go fast.
So I didn't see the side. I'll send you a screenshot of this one I'm looking at on the internet.
Nice.
Or the website. I don't know the price. Find out more. Wow. 329 million BND.
How much is this?
What is that in USD?
How much? 200?
No, 329 million.
329.
Oh, that.
How much USD?
USD 13,160.
$13,000.
For brand new.
Yeah. BMW.
They apparently have really nice bikes.
It's a nice looking one. I'm gonna send you a DM here. I'm just looking for your name.
I've never ridden a BMW, but I've heard great things for their touring bikes.
They have nice bikes too. If you want to get like a bigger bike than this,
Yeah.
they're probably pretty much similar in price too.
Wow, there's been some crazy pullbacks. Like, I am so glad I just decided to look at everything with fresh eyes. Like, this is insane, some of this stuff.
Oh, you're just talking, yeah.
Like,
I thought you meant like
Decentraland,
right now.
yeah.
I just jumped to the total market cap on the 1 hour, but
Oh, no, I just, like, Decentraland. So, where's my ruler?
Oh, yeah.
What is Mana? Let's take its localized wick, which was on March 10th. So just right around a little over a month ago to now 54%.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's It's painful for the long-term spot bags that you don't touch.
Yeah. And it
So, like,
still
oh,
kind of looks
added
like
all
there
the points too soon.
still looks
You
like
always
there's a
need
little more.
TA on the way, but yeah, it's pretty much like cutting accounts in half if you're got long-term spot bags that you just were building up the last little bit.
That's
Pretty
why
much,
they're
it's
always.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'd say that's why for me, like long-term holds, it's always like what I'm doing right now. Throw 500 or $1,000 at it, throw it on a wallet, forget about it. Whereas when I'm
Yeah.
trying to make the money, I'm you know me, I'm in and out. So
Yeah. Take those profits.
yeah, these 10-20% swings. Shit, I was trying to
Yeah.
teach people just take ones. Now they're all getting greedy.
Yeah. It definitely
Yeah.
reset. A lot of people got stung. It's best to. It
humbling.
sucks
I
because
mean, we
we're
all
going back to those times, but we're just wasting time now having to hold to get back to where we already were, right?
yeah.
That's the way I kind of look at it in certain ways.
The round trip, right? And we're on it enough to know, okay, yeah, we're in critical greed or critical fear, time to get out and wait or find a new trade. Yeah, I think, man, my daily watch list is growing.
Could one month ago, just exit everything. Take a 1 month break. You could have won. You know what I mean? You could have stepped away and not missed nothing in this last month, really. Well, you missed a lot, but your bags would have been. Yeah,
It would have been
nice
just
okay. Nice dry. I was feeling that euphoria too, like a little over a month ago. That's when your sign should too. I should know better, right?
Yep.
Like take more off the table.
It's the hardest thing, man. I don't get it. But yeah, it's as it's just that I want to take the money off the table, but then you also want to leave it in so you're not feeling like you're losing. Like the biggest lesson for me was always keeping money on hand.
Yeah, it's the best thing to do.
And if I didn't for this Black Swan event, I would just be round tripping, stressing out or going, okay, I guess I'm going on holiday and not going to look at the market for a while, right?
Yeah, there's a few options. That's one of them. Yeah, the dry
Sometimes
powder.
Go ahead, sir.
The dry powder in these times is definitely that's the strategies. That's why it's always good just to layer out too, right? But sticking to thesis is one and two different things. Greed comes, you want more. Then you're like, even before I've sat and like had dry powder, always try to have a system that way of having dry powder on hand. And sometimes you're waiting so long, right?
Yep.
And it falls into the patience thing. You can get impatient, and then literally 3 days later, actually sort of similar, right? You can be patient. You think it's like, it happens to the best of us all. It happened to me, like the dip keeps dipping.
The dip keeps dipping. Catching falling knives, brought to you by. That's awesome. All right, let's get a new one. We're on. Make a copy. Number 3. We're in the M's. Hallelujah. What do we got? We left on Manta. Matic. How has Matic been doing? That's still a lot of spread on that. Micro bear. It hasn't quite curled. Still critical though. Critical fear. Is it? Did that just say 73%? Oh, okay. Well, hello.
Matic, yeah. Just in like
Or-
a few weeks, right?
Pardon me?
Oh, just like in a month or so, that's went down 70. Well, it has 73% upside, so it's probably
Yeah, just from where it is now to get to that localized high, 73. So how much did they lose from that localized high to the dip? Was 111%. Just crazy.
So it's bounced. That's nice if you can catch. There's been a lot of bounce already on a lot of these.
Yeah. Being on the sidelines ready to go for events like that it's not luck, it's preparation meeting the opportunity. These things happen and they happen every few months, as we know. We don't know what they're going to be, but there's always something that drives 30-40% out of the market or out of the profit.
A while ago to mention that Becker thing.
Yeah, well, he makes a really good point. That's why we turned that into a short. Like it just out of nowhere. Sometimes you wake up and there go your month of profits. And I was talking about this last night. I'm not a big fan of stop losses in bullish markets because of wick outs are so easy.
Yeah, me either. Get wicked
And
your...
yeah. So I'd rather tie up the capital for a little bit in time versus lose a wick out and make sure I have capital on the sideline. Matic is looking. I have such an affinity with Matic. When I bought this with multiple zeros. Let's do it right there. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, there's your pullback right there on the twos. Bullish cross. Holding. It's a lot up. I still think it probably. Oof. It reminds me of an old Honda Goldwing, dude.
Oh, the picture.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture of it, too.
Actually, yeah, that's taken here. The picture is from here, too, like the background.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm just looking now. Because it's funny, when I typed in BMW scooter, it popped up right away. VN. And then so now I'm thinking that picture is from here. Maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of does look like the last bridge. Has the port in the background too. I think it is.
Matic doing on the weekly. Oh.
Almost all the alts kind of look bad on the weekly with the micro bear and bull, right?
Right? Like they just and then it always makes me go back.
all pulled down right from the big red candles. So like that's what kind of moves those things. Is we need some green candles pushing them up now, right?
Yeah, and it's a brand new week, right? So the next few
Yeah.
days, which we expect to have a little bit of a trickle of some money through the market. Can we use the
Interesting
3
to see
day?
what New York does today, right? Tonight. Well, it's in like 2 hours. Pretty much, I noticed like in around 1 hour from now, we start seeing pre-market moves.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of comeuppance in the last 3 day candle there. Makes sense. I still hold we'll be in that 2-4 contest range from where we are. The middle of this consolidation rectangle for the market cap. High 2.2928 to 2.47 to 2.5. I think we'll consolidate in that area for the next little bit. All right, where were we? Matic. I think Matic at this price point as a steal is all I can think of. And then I laugh and remember what the days of when it really was a steal. To date, Matic is one of my best ever percentage returns. It was never my best total dollar value return because I didn't have enough money in it at the time. But for percentage return, Matic has been always close to my heart.
What's crazy is it wicked down. If you look on the weekly, it wicked right down to like bear market levels almost.
Like insane.
59 cents.
Yeah, 59.21.
That's
Right.
yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't too long ago, that we were down in this area. So like all this, like people feel like they missed out on the market. Like they're right back in.
It actually has the same pattern as February 2023 and almost February 2024. It went in up, like it was an uptrend from January, and then it started going into a downtrend and around the same times of last year. Because last year, look at the price; it was $1.56. That was in the bear market too. Because dominant started going really high and just sucking out of alts for quite some time, right?
These were the good old days.
In the bear market, now it's like 50% less than that price.
I'm gonna put her on the daily watch. I don't think right now on the is there on the 4s? Oh yeah, no, we gave an entry on the 4. Yeah. We'll leave that safe then. Matic. What's Maviat? There we go.
We got 10 people on the Twitter here.
Oh yeah. They have any questions or tokens? Let us know.
They have to comment on the. What do they have to comment on the Twitter or the YouTube?
Either or will show up in my feed, and then I can put it on screen or not. Doesn't make a difference. There's Mina again. Looks like a new one. Not too new. Take that back. Capitulation.
Here.
coming into a micro bear on the weekly, like you said, a lot are. Oh. I think this is finance, if I remember correctly. Is it not, Mina?
Which one?
MINA.
I don't know. Mina.
But it is in that needs to hold this level exactly where it's at, or it's coming down. But if it holds, retests on this level, starts to spin. Interesting.
Says something about to run DApps.
Decentralized applications. I mean, there's some juicy possibility, but there's lots of spread still. I would want to see a lot more curvature before we go in, and I would want to see us retesting above this resistance at right now, or it could easily be coming down to these halfway in here resistance, which is not a small drop. That looks like a good 20%, 18, somewhere in there, 11, 12 for that first, and then 27 gross. Maker. I think this is a 25 to its all-time high from where it's at. Is that its all-time high? Yeah, garbage. Well, here's the potential for a cup and handle on clearly. It looks like an ultra micro cap. Volume over here, 7 mil, 11 mil in the day. That's not too bad for volume for some decent swing trades. Been around since 23. Why do I feel like this is going to be a huge percentage? That has to be a fat finger. Major news. What is this thing? MTK. Let's have a look. Meta token for metaverse gaming. Blah 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 blah. Anytime I see an extra zero and I see a localized high without an extra zero, Scaling solution, layer 2, Stark CK rollup. Okay, all right. Scope loaded, domain specific languages. Volume in the last 2.7 million in the last 24 hours. Market cap 1.3. All right. What's this look like on the weekly again? Capanano. Does say it's in a buy position on the weekly here, though. It has retested this level of support all in here before. So it's kind of showing the strength. It's definitely going to have its resistance right there on the weekly, in my opinion. What is that rectangle? 4, 6, 2, 4. I mean, this is a lot of strength from back in early the year, starting to curl.
Myra. That's a meme coin?
No, it's a layer 2.
Okay. It almost sound like that. Yeah.
Scaling solution. And it's to help with minting and trading and low gas. It uses zero knowledge rollups, so ZK rollups, to do their transfers in single transactions. It's got some potential. I'm willing to buy some fear. Oh, how did that get spun? Get me out of that. Oh, Nakamoto Games. That's holding here. Interesting. This is one I want in my bag for sure. I have some right now.
Naka game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel light on it, even though I'm not not in a bad spot with it either. I think this is today's version of Gala. This runs Gala, and as you know, I love Gala.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This cycle's galley figure.
Yeah.
NACA.
Mm. And I still think Gala's going to crush it.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go through all these entries and just kind of find out which ones are the better ones, for terms of realistic market cap, percentage to localized target, far targets, and narrow the list down so we don't have, like
Yeah, it gets
ton
too
of
much to
tokens.
watch when it's like that, right? It's a little bit
Totally.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
I did the same.
But more also like set and forgets, right? Like I'd like a few gaming, a few DeFi, a few in each genre, and then you can just have a list and you look at them from time to time. But like I said, I don't want these to be big bags because sometimes it feels like you just tie up that. Oh, Near, what is going on, buddy? Oh, you need to hold right there. Oops. Daylight. The heck is Neo, and why does it seem like nothing affects it? Neo is expecting a whole bunch of matrix jokes there. It's telling me nothing about it on CoinMarketCap other than it's number 22.
I feel it's a gaming token as well.
What the heck? That's weird that there's a not Nero price source is green AI pre-sale surges. It's AI.
It is an AI coin?
Yeah.
What's the market cap on it?
Hold on. Oh, geez. 1.6 just shy trillion. 650 million traded today alone, up 59%. Hence why it's just rocketed. Looks like it's trying to make this cup and handle on the 28.40. I mean, just to that there alone is 24%. It's been around for a while. Actually, the real cup and handle, now that you zoom out, would be to there, which would be another 187. It's this old and there's very little on it. Some serious uppins. Huh. It's tough to chase. Gotta let this cool. I mean, on the 2 hours, still got legs to run. It's holding this area, but resistance is right where the last wick was too. Has been missed. So, Syntropy. This. Where are we at here? To 28. I mean, look what this thing did in no time. It's had its pullback. And then up to here. Is that realistic? Probably. But how long is that going to take compared to what else we're seeing? For 100, and it's already had the full cup and handle. Yeah, we're seeing better shit, and that ain't it. It's just too new. That's not fair. Holds this here. This could be interesting depending on how much that is. It's gonna hold. I'd be reluctant to touch this at the moment, even though it does have a whole lot of down retest and out. But just exactly that retest has to hold. Otherwise, it's just on a downward path still. That should retest. Ugly. Reluctant to put anything because this needs to mellow and then this needs to come out, retest above it before it can take off again. And if it does, then it's a decent trade. Otherwise, it could be a nightmare. Energy. Oh, did I hit it? I did. Ooh. So many in this similar pattern where it needs to hold or it's going to pull. And the curve and a localized all-time high. Optimism, I feel like I should have more of, and at the moment I have none.
Optimism.
Yeah. See if there's any news coming up with optimism. Oh shit, it's already in the top 45. 393 million traded today, which is down 45%, which is crazy. 2.4 bill market cap. It's been kind of at this for. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah, I think optimism is going to be one I want in my bags for this bull run. And it's in that exact same stupid, it needs to hold above this consolidation rectangle broken record that I've been talking about. Otherwise, I think it's coming down to these levels. Now, I don't think it's going to go down that far right away because the wick to there. That's a good sign. I mean, that's literally right where the micro bull wants to fire and then start to take off for its localized high. Probably get a decent pullback into this area, the wick, that red top of that candle. If you look how long it's been on a 4 hour since we've been, what is this, in this area, like literally December.
A while, right?
December, 4 months. One bad, April usually kind of sucks for markets, and then you add the black swan, and damn, it was not good. Yeah, optimism is looking very, very healthy. Very exciting. It really needs to get out of that. Interesting. I think it might even come back a bit. I mean, this is. You know, sometimes we sit here and we try to split hairs, and in the longer scheme of things, these little bit of differences don't matter. But I'm so used to swing trading that I try to get them as squeaky clean as I can. It drives me insane sometimes. What the heck is this? ORN. Well, that's interesting. All price action stability up there in this price point to dip down to this stability to get the curls want to go back up. This is solid. So this is exactly what I look for when I'm swing trading on a lower time frame. Right there. That is textbook fucking BAUT full. Oh, so many opportunities there. Okay. But here's the deal. We're not swinging that consolidation box at the moment. We are trying. We're trying to get out of this one. This is not a daily. This is a 4-hour. Oh, this kind of shit just gets me so excited when I see that kind of stuff. I mean, what does this look like on the? I want more. But for somebody that's slow trading and you just want to check in every once in a while and you can learn how to use our indicators, I mean, 2 days. Come on now. And you could have shorted it, then oh yeah, it's just all lined up on the indicators perfectly. Crazy. What the heck is this? What is ORN? I gotta look this up now. All right. All right. That makes more sense. T5. Now I know what we're talking about. Oh. Okay. Still on the same path, though. I think it's going to have difficulty hitting here. Pull back, even though it's coming to its bullish cross. Ooh, we'll get right back to the bottom of here again. Probably. Get right down into it. We'll see how we do with that entry. I'll throw a note for those that are watching. I am going to go through all of these tomorrow, as it is 6 a.m. Around tripping the alarm clock, apparently. Well, I'm not doing anything that's wrapped at the moment. AI. This was one that was on the short list. See why. Coming into a nice curve. Let's see how we look on the daily and then on the weeklies. Still looking like there's a little bit of pain. No, that's two oversells. Yeah, that's better, I think. I want to see more of that with PAL before on a daily. Pendle just has been on a tear. Oh. Every time I think it doesn't have any legs left, it just keeps going. It's probably one buying a red day. It's been on the list for ages, but it's just one of those. Oh, Pepe Coin, how's my. If you're into memes, this would be my first pick as a meme. Over Pepe. Even though Pepe is looking like it might come into a position of leveling off soon. Maybe somewhere in here. Little consolidation. But this can also go straight to the shitter, but it has such a massive markup cap. But, that's all time high. Oh, no. The heck is this? Looking like it's wanting a cup and handle. Looking like it's coming into a buy on the weekly as opposed to the other end, which ain't bad. Holding this level. Shits and giggles, what is that? Can't find. All right. This has my attention. What is this? Perpetual base protocol. I'm a fan of protocols. For futures, does it say what market specifically, or is it for any DeFi? Who are the founders?
Perp.
You just scared the piss out of me. I forgot you were here. God, glad I'm not on camera. Like an ape just jumped out of his skin.
Come out of nowhere. But
this looks interesting.
Perp, I'm never really not familiar with it.
It's protocol for DeFi, layer 2. Not a layer 2, sorry. It's a DEX protocol. I'm tired. It's 6 in the morning.
Oh yeah. It's early.
I mean, it looks interesting. It's holding this area, and this makes sense with all the highs, profits, and to take the money that's come into it. Bullish if it holds, coming like it's bullish, and then next level is here and then way high. Like crazy. Well, I think we got through about halfway through the list. I am going to call it a night, I think, here personally. And then I'll continue tomorrow. I'll leave it on perp because it'll remind me because you scared the shit out of me. I'll probably be back in a little less or a little over 6 hours to continue this, to pick the top picks out of what we've been hunting. This is, I think, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 22 out of the hunt so far that look interesting. A whole bunch on the daily watch list. And then we also have 14 of our trades that have been dropped in the Discord. And obviously, we're always going over the total market cap. It's probably a beautiful day on the other side of the world, or evening for wherever you are. And hopefully it's a safe one. Supreme, thanks for stopping in. That was a pleasurable surprise. And
sure. If I ever just see the link in the thing, I'll just jump in, I guess, right?
Always, man. Always welcome. 100%. Thanks again, everybody that's been tuning in. 18 of you. That's kind of crazy at these wee hours of the morning. Remember, not financial advice. Stick to strategy. Don't FOMO. You got this.